Hello, people. I see TikTok says it's notifying people that I'm online because I normally just do this. Nobody has a clue. And nor do I. Because I just go with what I'm guided. I just feel, and that's it. Hi. I come on when I get the urge, the feeling, I'm motivated, I'm guided to come on. Otherwise, I don't come on. I just randomly decide I'm going to do a live. No warning. Anyway, so talking about the new Earth and 5D, I had some, interesting. So I'm sure there's actually, I saw one or two. So I did get some verification from another source, which is very good. Because I did make a post on my TikTok page saying that I saw this, I felt and I knew that humanity had shifted without a doubt. So I just knew that. I thought, wow, okay, we've gone up a level, we've jumped to parallel, moved to a new parallel universe or timeline, whatever you want to perceive it. I knew it and felt it. There was a collective, it was a big collective shift. So I thought, wow, that was interesting. And then what I also saw, and I sat in meditation, gosh, I can't remember, the next day, whatever it was, and I saw the split. And it's not something I've really focused on. I kind of didn't make anything to back then to me. But there's two. What I saw basically in my, vision, not that I was even thinking about it or focusing on it, was the Earth splitting off into two. So it formed like two Earths. So obviously this is connected to this jump we just experienced. So enough people with a higher consciousness focusing obviously manifested. Now we manifested that. We've solidified a timeline or a higher timeline, a new Earth. People holding that vision and that, that resonance and everything. So it's literally formed. So now we've got that. I'm sure there's many versions. I don't want to even know some of them. I can't imagine they can't be pleasant. But obviously, like everything you could perceive, what all people are thinking about, and there's some really disturbed, delusional, paranoia, all kinds of things. And so there's many versions of Earth out there, parallel. I don't know what people are going to, timelines they're on or what. It depends on them, what they're focusing on, what they've taken as their belief. Whatever you've taken as your belief, that's the world you're going to live out on. You can change that because it's just a choice. You choose to believe whatever you want. So anyway, there we are. This is what I saw and what I felt and what I know is like, wow. And then I just came across a post, which is so interesting because I shared, I got, I don't know, last year or the year before, I was astraling on a remote viewing almost every day. I was out of my, was just gone all the time. I'd sit in meditation and there was no resistance, just relax, and I would just go, and often. So I was often gone and I was shown things, and then I did look into the future. But remember, as I said, there's many parallel timelines and they all exist. Every possibility, everything you can imagine version, exists. So it depends on, you just got to choose what world you want to create, basically. Because it keeps saying I lost connection. So it showed like I was offline and nobody could hear me. I lost, who knows. Am I on again? If you can see me or hear me, please let me know. Just put in a comment, type in a comment. Because it looks like my internet, is off and on and I've just lost. It's really bad because of the, solar flares coming in. Am I all right? Anybody there? Say hello. Okay, people are joining, it says. So let's hope I'm online. Okay. So I don't know, sorry I lost you for a bit because the internet keeps dying. It's really, really bad. So let me tell you what I saw, the Earth. And a few people have seen this. Obviously, depending on your perception, what you can imagine, think, feel, what you have inside you is what you're going to see, as the Earth. Depends, enough of us resonate at a certain thing, who knows. But what I don't know how far it was into the future. So I decided to drop in what you want to call a future timeline, a future life, whatever you want to say, that I'm playing out. And I tapped into this, and many of us have seen it. That's why I never worried. The Earth, it was perfect. Say I'm guessing about 100 years down the line or more, but Earth cleaned up, incredibly. earth was spotless. It was beautiful. I have never seen the ocean so clean, so clear. The water was crystal clear. So the oceans were cleaned up like amazingly. I mean, it was so, it was beautiful. I mean, it was amazing. It was so pristine. We cleaned up the earth and nature. It was amazing. And people were basically all living very much in connection with earth. Yeah, everything's connected. Everyone's connected. We had all our abilities as well. So telepathically, you can imagine, of course it's clean up, because first of all, if you hold that version of earth, it's what you're going to create. So we are creating this perfect earth. We are cleaning it up. We're sending love to Gaia, and to the water and things. We all know everything's energy and consciousness. So of course we end up with this beautiful earth, and we're all living in harmony with all beings, with the animals, and working with them and healing them and helping them. And so, oh wow, it was just this amazing planet. I saw more than one version where people, are living really off the land sustainably and in a community and going, whatever, all kinds of things. So I thought, wow, okay, I don't know how many versions are out there, but they were this. So I saw, and then I decided to drop into, I don't know which version I was on then, but I also dropped into this, I suppose the one we were on, 50 years, as we know, it depends on timelines and things. And that was interesting. So I've seen many different versions, but this I know has formed. And you focus, it's when I say, whatever you believe the world's going to be, and that's what you're going to create. And so I said to people don't realize, take your focus and your energy off anything that you don't want to see, the world you don't want to see. So if you think it's whatever, a bad, nasty, don't believe it, don't watch it, don't listen to it, don't, just completely shut that out of your reality. The world, focus on the world you want to create. So you see this perfect, everyone good, people are loving and kind and sharing and cooperative and da-da-da-da-da. And that's the world you will experience, no joke. Where, people are all help each other and they're so loving and everyone's so, there's unity and there's just this. Yeah, anyway. Whatever it is, all I can say is there. It's there. All right. Good, okay. I hope I'm still on because, okay, it's showing green now. Sorry, but the internet has been really bad. It's just, we've got these a lot of activities and interference. Okay, then talking about this. Now, as I said, I saw the shifts. I knew had been a big shift, a collective shift, whether half of us or whatever happened. But anyway, then I saw the split. So if that big shift, humanity shifted, we might have shifted, as I say, we split this earth. So we formed two versions or two concrete, whatever, parallel realities, earths, so far. And there's many, I suppose, people will live out. But, and then what I saw, which is interesting, I got a confirmation was, I think it was Facebook yesterday, the day before, whenever, there's a Facebook page, there's many of them, for Cryon. And on there, Cryon posted that he had done some energetic, moved Earth's magnetic field the day before. This is, I think, the day after, the day before, when I had this, woke up and just knew that had been a big shift. I could felt the collective had shifted. This, human resonance, which is our consciousness, our human consciousness, we had shifted. I mean, we had shifted a parallel. Enough people, because our consciousness affects Earth, we are connected. So this shift or this jump in timeline, new Earth, happened, whenever I said a few days ago. But then I saw that Cryon had said that he had moved, he had done something. And so this is another thing. So he had created a shift in the magnetic, whatever, of the Earth. Magnetic. I was like, oh, no wonder why. You can absolutely, you knew it. So, yeah, there's more than one, tapping into people, feeling it. And anyway, then I come across this post today. I'm on this woman describing New Earth, and that's exactly what I saw. How's that? It's so strange. And I saw this. So I was never worried. I know down the line, it was beautiful. So pristine. I mean, it cleans up. The sky is blue. The water, I mean, the sand is white. The water was, the ocean was incredibly beautiful. And so, oh, wow. So, yeah, all I can say is I hope people, but it's a thing. It's a choice as well, They understand that they need to sort of start following maybe Abraham Hicks and understand the actual frequency vibration, how they're attracting, how they're actually manifesting and creating the life they don't want. Because a lot of people say they think because they made a choice, I don't want that. And the more they shout they don't want it, it's going to go away. No, it doesn't. They're actually keeping it in their reality and drawing it to them. So the more you focus on something, even if it's saying, I don't like it, I don't want it, the more you resist and carry on a fight, is actually you're stuck. You're staying in that reality, in that world. But anyway, you can't. It's, as I say, everyone's going to resonate where they are, where they're in at their time. So that's all I can say to you, is that, wow, it was amazing. Wow, it was really amazing. Wow. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful planets. And I've been feeling that way even on my walk today. I'm like, oh, thank you, thank you, thank you. I mean, it's just such a wonderful, this planet is incredible. She is so beautiful. There's so much diversity. You're surrounded by so much beauty. And if you go out and notice it and appreciate it, and people, you go out with intention. So everywhere you go, you make someone, that everyone you interact with can come off happier. You uplift them, your energy. So you can, there's so many people doing it. So I'm saying there are so many good people out there sharing good content, sending out good energy, trying to uplift people, There is. If you focus on that, and that's the world you see, and you put your energy on, that's where the world you're going to. So people really must decide, and they actually do create, we put energy, we put it into that and say thank you, for this beautiful earth and see this earth. See, good people, good leaders, happy, good communities. Instead of seeing what you don't want, because people focus on what they see outside. Oh my gosh, that's it. No, you visualize them as perfect. In your mind, you hold that thing of them as whole, as perfect, whatever, as healed, as this, as whatever it is. You see the opposite. So if they are, you see them healed. If they're limping, you see that person in perfect, Anyway, there we are. I just thought I'd share that with you. And so, wow. Anybody else been out, as many? So I'm sure enough people know that there's enough energetic movement and shift happening. And so I think we're going to start moving in the opposite. At the moment, we're still basically sharing a reality, kind of or not. But I think we're going to drift more apart. And obviously, as we go. And some people, that Earth's going to move off, and some are going to experience a really not so nice reality and experience. And we wouldn't have a clue. The rest of us wouldn't even know it exists, because the world we'll be on will be happy and collaborative and positive and sharing and caring and for all beautiful, sentient, all life. Just wow. It's funny, and you can tap into the collective consciousness of anything. Now, yesterday I tapped into, I think it was yesterday or the day before, I can't remember. I tapped into the whales to say thanks, because I love them so much, and they are very connected to us. So as, tapping into the whales, you tap into their consciousness to say thank you. And you can tap into the collective consciousness of, you can actually merge with anything. Your consciousness with the whales, with the earth, with whatever you want. You can actually become one with that consciousness or collective consciousness. Yes, the other day, yeah, absolutely. I woke up, I made a video on my TikTok page about it. I woke up. Clearly, I woke up. I don't know what time it was. And absolutely. And I was talking. It was like I was talking in my sleep. Woken up. Yeah. And I woke up. Okay, wonderful. So I knew. And then I thought, I'll tell everyone in the morning. I always do that. And I forget to record it. Because it's so vivid and you know exactly what's going on. Oh, wow. Yeah, that's amazing. And okay, great. I can tell everyone. I'm all excited. I get back to sleep, thinking I'm going to remember everything in the morning, which I know I don't. I just don't do it. I go back to sleep, and then I wake up in the morning. Yeah, I remember. Okay, I'll do that later. Get up, and it just like any other dream. You forget. It's like, I don't know why. If I get back to sleep, I forget it. Hi, thank you. So I couldn't remember all the details, but it was with definite. I knew that we had made a jump. We had shifted parallels. I mean, we made enough of an energetic or consciousness or whatever it was to make that jump. So I knew it, but then I didn't know that it formed the split, this two earth thing, which I saw. It was so strange, like the earth split, and then there was the two earths started going in different directions. And I saw that yesterday or the day before, whatever it was. I think I put it on my TikTok page to let people know. So yeah, wow, it's getting interesting, funky out there. Before, I suppose we were all pretty much on a close frequency and vibration in that whole third dimensional space. So there wasn't any big difference. So we were, now that there's a huge difference in consciousness and energy on the planet. So you've got some that are on a very low frequency in consciousness still. Some that are just here, away and up, I don't know. There's this whole, and some holding a very high frequency in vibration and consciousness and energy. But it's also a lot of self-work and beliefs, your belief. I can't emphasize, that's so important. If you believe that everything's terrible, the government's terrible, that's the world, that you're going to end up in. It's not a good thing. And it's just a choice. You hold it, you create it. So if you visualize, like if you want to heal someone, you don't see them as sick, you see them as healed. And you focus, when you're doing a healing on someone, you're focusing on that and you are healing it. You see that thing and you know it's going to be healed. The same applies to the earth or reality you're creating, or the earth you want to live on, or things like that. Hi, do I? Oh, okay, who knows? Not. Sorry. I just want to tap in and tell this person I'm on a live, otherwise they're not. Hang on, obviously going to try and wonder what's going on. There we are. Oh, sorry, people. So that's what I was trying to get across to people. And now what you can do is focus on that. Like I was walking today and it's just, it's coming to your consciousness. It's coming through you. Thank you. It's coming through you. So I'm taking a walk and I'm like, wow, thank you. I mean, this earth is, and I am already doing it, Oh, people are, there's such a, people are so helpful. Everyone you come across so friendly, so helpful, so kind, this and that. And that's how you're seeing and you're projecting out the people around you that on earth, So you are creating that. You're already seeing, okay, we're living on an earth with really good people that are kind, that are caring. And when I see sort of odd bottle of rubbish lying there, people are going to clean up and people are, aren't going to pollute. And I see them not polluting anymore, not doing this. So you've got to hold the belief and vision. It's a belief as well that you want. And also I think people, it's a faith, who knows? I don't know. But anyway, so I was going around when I did my walk today. I went for a nice walk, quite a bit one. And it was so strange. I was going around and, so yeah, projecting and really holding that version of earth, or projecting it out there, holding that vision of not as you see, because what we understand, what you see now is what you manifested. What you manifested before, which is now in your reality, it's past. But what you are doing now, what you're thinking and feeling now, you are bringing, you're going to manifest. See, so don't focus on the now, that's already there. You can't change it. Focus on what you want to see, because you will change your reality, your circumstances. But it's very difficult for people to grasp because they only see this is the 3D world. I didn't see any difference, so no. But that's what I'm saying. It's a belief. It's a belief system. And you must love them and wish them well. People that want to go on the lower timelines and whatever, ever sort of, you can wish them well. Okay. Sorry, someone's talking to me. You can wish them well. See? So even those, because remember, it's a choice. Some people have chosen, because we're eternal. The universe is expanding from this. And, the new earth is a very expansive, obviously. Loving, inclusive, expansive, because it's all positive. It's energy. It's higher frequency. It's very, so yeah, it's a good energy. But then you've got many other versions of it. Some will be, I'm sure, self-destructive and they will destroy. Versions that will be destroyed and all kinds of other nasty things. But some choose, they want to experience that reality. and they're eternal. So when they transition back into non-physical again, between, decide again now to play whatever they're going to play, same game or another game, who knows, that's all it is. So you got to, if people still choose to see the world as a terrible negative place, they have chosen that timeline and that parallel reality, and they're going to follow that down there. And you got to respect that choice, even if it's not what you want. We have to respect that these are choices. We are all part of Source. We're all one. You see. So you have to respect the choices they're making. If they want to go down the destructive self, we've destroyed many other planets before. Some of you remember or know. You've played games where you've been on the planet that's been, wars and destroyed itself and whatever. So there we are. So there are going to be, we have to respect that choice. And with love, okay, that's their timeline, they've chosen. I'm just not interested. People send me stuff I don't even want to know. I don't open it. I don't want to see it. I don't watch it. I don't want to listen to it. It's not my reality. It's not what I have chosen. Not the world that I have chosen to be on, to focus on. I don't see the negative, destructive, dark, nasty, evil. Bye-bye. Off you go. That's not my choice. But we have to respect it's their choice. And we can wish them love and let them go down that path, And when they transition between, let's say, universes, parallel universes or so-called bodies, that's fine. They will play that game and then till they shift out back into non-physical playing or being, whatever. There we are. Nah. All right, people, any questions? So I can't see who's even on here. Anybody got any questions? Or have you seen, what version did you see in your... Because I'm so curious to see how many versions have been created out there. So it's really interesting. But obviously they're close enough, people are going to share. Well, they're not share exactly the same reality, but they're going to share a lot of the similar realities. Yes, it is, isn't it? Yeah, well, we kind of agreeing to sort of, at the moment, we kind of sharing, part of the old timeline, But it's moving apart, don't think it's not. As I say, we won't be aware of any of the nasty things that'll be on their timeline. We won't see it, we won't experience it on that timeline. People that, that have got the worst apocalyptic vision of Earth, we're not even going to know it happens. It'll happen in their reality, in their parallel universe or Earth. There we are. Anybody else? Got any thing you've seen? Any questions or anything you saw? Let me know, people. No? Good. All right. So you can have a look. I don't want to put ideas in people's mind because, as I say, you've got to choose, You've got to choose the world that you want to experience. Everything's a choice. Oh, you're welcome. But it is amazing. It's a knowing, and it's there now. It's like, wow. I tell you what, that vision I had, the trip I was on, it was so clear. It was so clear. It was like, I was like, oh my gosh, this is just awesome. So excited. Wow, was really, I'm not going to get two, but I mean, one of the versions of future I saw was just, actually I saw two that were really amazing, but there's one I was like, oh my gosh, yes, thank you. What a beautiful timeline I saw in the future. Wow. And it was so clear. It was so, wow. I just thought, oh my gosh, this is like, what you visualized is paradise. When you, in a higher level of consciousness, we know the connectivity. We have ability to heal, and we are able to communicate with animals and birds and everything. I mean, it's just freaking awesome. So you're living in this world where it's like that, where you know and understand and feel everything, and there's just love, and oh, wow. I mean, I was like, this is just, I mean, you couldn't ask for a better planet or better Earth. It was just, oh, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. That one I want. Yep, that one's good. I'll do that. But there are many that say, wow, what an amazing, beautiful, timeline I dropped into. But the future, I asked for future. I said so. I said future, yeah. Yeah, I don't know. There wasn't much on that part. I didn't focus on that. Yeah, we've got some. We can use, it's what I'm saying. This is what I'm saying. It's all on your perception. It can be used for good or bad. Absolutely. It's fun. Exactly. If you only see it as bad, that's exactly what it will be. And again, it's just perception. This is exactly why. You've got to hold that vision, and your belief is going to keep you. You're going to experience that world. And I realized, I thought, it doesn't serve us to always think of the worst and the bad and hold that vision and that belief and that reality, because that's not we're keeping it. People didn't realize. They thought, I don't want it. I'm not having this. And the more you've, railed against it or rejected it or things, it doesn't work like that. You've got to fully accept all, love it all, and let it go. And it can only disappear from your reality. It won't go as long as you try and resist it, fight it, do anything. You absolutely surrender it and see it and accept, love. Okay, and you wish it, love. It's just it's like a different choice. That's all they are. And it's difficult as a human thing to get to understand, not to judge all these different versions and realities people have. Even though they're not yours, you think, wow, okay, that's sure, but that's not for me, thank you. That's not the earth or the belief or reality or the world I am on. It's not your choice. But you can't say it's bad or good. You just say, okay, I respect that's your belief or your earth or your thing. And you send them love, and that's what they want to experience. It's their choice. So that's what I'm trying, get to the stage where I'm now. I'm like, okay, instead of saying, oh no, that's wrong or that's bad or that's not good or whatever else you were trying to discourage people from doing it, I stopped doing that now. And now you kind of in acceptance, okay, that's all right. Or, that's yours, but it's just not mine. And I wish you, because it's, an experience, that's all. And you wish them love and happiness, and you let them go. You just, people will be in your experience anyway, just a higher version of everybody that you are connected to, whatever. Your version of reality or earth will exist, but it's just a perfect version. So your family, loved ones, whoever's in your reality, and the same, whoever moves to that same thing, that the higher version of them will be there, for you to interact with. Anyway. All right. Guys, I haven't got much else to say, and I don't want to lecture people. I've long stopped doing that. But just hold that love, hold that space, respect everybody else, be at peace, be happy with all the versions, everybody's choices, doesn't matter how maybe different it is to yours. Some of them are hectic, I see a lot of psychosis, paranoia, delusion, fear. As you know, it's the ego. This stage is the ego. It's very tricky to fear. Your darkness keep you in that trap, and it'll, anyway. So that's, there's time when we're shifting. As I say, we're shifting. It's going like that. It is moving. It's going to, obviously in time, it's going to start moving more and more and more, apart. And then we won't, that timeline splits, we won't even be aware there's any nasty timeline at all. I'm not even focusing on it. I'm not holding it. I'm not buying that belief. I'm not seeing it. I'm already planning and pushing in the new one and thanking and seeing how wonderful it is and thanking for this beautiful earth. It is bloody amazing. It's watching the sun go down now. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. It's reflected on the hill here outside my place. So when I look out my window, you've got that twilight. I love it. And that's sort of dark, sort of rain clouds hanging above, and then you've got this light shining, this golden light shining on the hills, and this beautiful green. Oh, wow. And you just thank Gaia for everything. She's the diversity of nature, the beauty, the abundance, in everything. It's just wow. So see everybody as helpful, as nice, as kind, as loving, as, you hold that perfect world and thanks and choose it and thank, and there we are. Start anchoring yourself in it, I should say. Bye guys. Speak soon when I've got something else to share. Right. At the moment, nothing else I need to part to you. Okay. All right. Bye. How do I even get out of here? Because I can't remember now. I'm hardly on these lives these days, and I can't remember how to get off the thing now. How do you end your live? I can't even bloody remember, people. No. They've changed the blimmin' thing now. I don't even know how to do it anymore. Sorry, people. No. How the hell do you get out of your lives now? Oh my gosh, this is hilarious. Haven't a clue, people. Not sure. I've just updated the latest version of TikTok. Of course, I haven't been on TikTok for a while. And now I'm trying to figure out how the heck do I even get off here. And I don't know. That's no freaking clue. Yeah, no, I don't, because I haven't done a live for a while. And obviously they've done some changes here. Oh my, I don't know. Wow, let me see. Maybe I haven't checked my settings for a while. Oh, wow. No. This is fun. This is really interesting. Yeah, nor do I. Haven't a clue, man. Oh, wow. I don't know. How the hell did I end it? Or do you even end the thing these days? Shit knows. Sorry. This is really interesting, actually, because I haven't a friggin' clue how to get out of this live. I'm trying to find out. That is so interesting. I don't know how you end it now. Wow. Anybody know? Really interesting. I'm trying to see. There's got to be a way to do this live settings, right? Common settings, moderators, ranking, muted. No, it's not under that. I don't know how to even end this live. I haven't a clue. No, I didn't. Google says press X at the top left corner. Oh, you're a star. Where is X? Oh, yeah, you can't see it. Okay, I've changed it now. They've moved it. At the very top right-hand corner, there looks like a power button. But it's in like white. So, of course, now, yeah, you couldn't see it, like a power button. Like, now I can see it. Oh, because the thing wall behind me is white, you don't see it. So if any of you get on your live and you want to know how to end the bloody thing, the very top right-hand corner, there's a little power button here. And you can't see it. Oh, well, there we are. That's changed. All right. Thank you. Bye. Let me see if I've got it right. Yes, I have.